Okay, here's the position in the middle game of the game I played with Chris Chu. I'm black. The last move was by white. He played knight to e5, and my queen is under attack. In this position, white looks like he has a really good position now with his knight on e5, and all his pieces are developed, and the back rank is clear. He has some space here, these squares, and he's gonna gain a tempo here when black's queen moves out of the way. I moved queen to g7, but I think I could have played queen to h5 too. Looking at maybe a push on f4 instead. With queen g7, I'm leaving the queen on the diagonal of the bishop, and that could be a problem later. But I don't think it's much worse than queen h6. Okay, and white played e4. And now for black, I don't think it's very good for him to trade off for black, because if he trades, white just still has lots of space, and the pawn on e6, it's in the way here. My bishop can't get out, and it doesn't look very good for me. So I was hoping instead that maybe white would exchange, and then the e6 pawn would get away, and maybe my bishop can get out. Maybe to e6. Right now my bishop can't get out, because even if I play bishop to d7 and try to get out that way, maybe if I was planning to go d7, e8, f7, bring him along that way, I can't do that because white can play c5 here, and he'd be attacking my knight. My knight would move away, say c8, and the knight would just take the bishop. So I'm having a bit of a tough time developing that bishop. So white played e4, and I think here I could have played f4 instead of the move I played. I played just c6, but I think f4 would have been better here. Yep. So e4 and c6 and a4. I didn't really know what this was doing. I guess he wanted the knight to move away so that he'd have more pressure on d5, and he did exchange there after I moved the knight on the next move. I played knight d7, I think again I can probably play f4 here. Might be a good idea. But I played knight to d7. Played c takes d5. And I played a bad move, I think, knight to e5. Knight takes e5. I don't think it's very good, because it loses the pawn right away, but more than that, not, well, I don't know, as much, he's getting a strong pawn on e5, and everything's going to open up now, and white should have a better game, I think. White has a bit of a better game, but I think here is really going to get a nice advantage. So instead of knight takes e5, maybe I should just capture here, and maybe play bishop to f6, and I don't know, see what I can do from there. Maybe again, maybe looking at f4 at some point here. Okay, well, he took c takes d5, and I took knight takes e5, and I'm going to actually lose the pawn here, so it's not completely bad, and I do get my bishop out here, so queen check, and I played queen f7 here, Sometimes when you're down in material, it's not really good to trade off your queen or any of your pieces, but here, white's queen, it's strong on d4, so if I play, say, king to h8, maybe hoping to get the file with my rook, if, like, I'm probably wanting to play rook to d8 here, but white can just play, say, rook f to d1, and now there'd be just a good sacrifice here. Queen takes d1, here, and black would just be mated here. Checkmate. So I definitely wouldn't be able to play rook to d8, but there aren't any other good moves.